Hello everyone, this is me, Dusty Circuit here, and today I'm going to bring you another one of my update vlogs that I like to make sometimes. Usually I make these whenever I don't upload a lot of content, just I like to address what's been going on. But this time, it's just I would like to address a few things I may have brought up in a few previous videos of mine. And also, I would like to, in this video, update us on what's going on as well. And firstly, I would like to, before we I'm well aware that all this topic is quite heavy for a lot of my viewers, and it is even for me. But if you remember watching I believe it was my video about it was of my Let's Play series that was in which I fighted the Ender Dragon. I I did bring up the war in Ukraine, but I also brought up my that I had a friend over there, and so I'd like to update you guys that they are safe now. They I believe it was a week or so ago they fled the country and have made it to the Czech Republic, and they're currently, from my understanding, they're trying to get citizenship there. And really, from my understanding, they are probably still settling in. But the thing is, I'm not asking them a whole lot of questions because I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. And but I am still supporting them. And about every probably couple of days, I check in on them, or I just kind of just say hi, and I mean, all things considered, they seem to be doing pretty well, and so when I first have mentioned this in that video, I was still I was just I believe a couple of days after I made that video, I actually had found out about more about the ugly details of like what actually they were going through, and I'd like to share that here, but I'd like to kind of forewarn you that if you're squeamish for that sort of thing, you might not want to watch this part of the video. And in editing, I will provide what the time is in the video where I'll be done mentioning this. If you want to skip through it, but if you want to sit and listen, that's fine too. But I'm just forewarning you. It's a little I I will be probably mentioning like that's just probably going to be a little ugly, but let's just say their home city, and I'm not really sure how it's pronounced. I'm guessing Kharkov, though I'll be putting it in the name of it in the video. But Well, for one thing, let's just say it was in the east of the country and within about 20 miles of the border with Russia. And early on in the war, it was one of the worst hit cities by the attacks. And let's just say, like I didn't ask. I don't really know much of the details because I didn't ask too many questions. But let's just say, like probably probably pretty close to their house. Uh, there are some bombs attacks, and there's probably for almost a week or so they were forced to shelter in place while their city was under attack by Russian forces. And uh, though while all this was going on, we were a lot of this actually was going on probably while I was if you've been keeping up with my videos, uh, like while I made like if you saw the MC Parks video, uh, that was probably while a lot of their ordeal was happening, and really at that point I was trying to keep my mind off of it while at the same time supporting this person. As I cannot fathom what they were going through, and I think my support for them included me posting a lot of what Skade was doing to support Ukraine, and I'm really let's just say they're really happy about that. But I kept up the messaging to them in order to keep supporting them, though this also kind of meant for me at least bearing some of their pain. And let's just say that there was a time for about a few days, for about a few days or so, I always would get a reply from them. But let's just say for a few days, I wasn't getting any replies, and by this point, my anxiety and stress were just skyrocketing because of, I was trying my best to think happy thoughts and to remain calm, but just as part of my autism, when things really bother me or cause me stress, I really struggle with keeping my emotions under control. And this is not the first time I've experienced this. And so, and I have shared a lot of this with a few of my other friends, including my mother, and they have supported me through it. And I thank them. And but after about 3 or 4 days, I have heard another message from this person that they have made it to the west of the Ukraine and are planning on leaving for the Czech Republic. And by this point, about half of my anxiety and stress went away. And then about a few days, I think a day or two later, I got a message that they have that they have left the country to the Czech Republic now. And by this point, I very much feel relief that they are safe now. And like had they have not lived through this, I would be pretty sad because of, even though I never got to know them that well, it's that for the year I've known them, I've only talked to them for about 2 months or so. And I've only talked to them for probably 2 or 3 months or so. And if not for this war happening, I probably would have eventually forgotten about them. But it was one of the first things that came to my mind. Well, especially when Skade started supporting the Ukraine. It's one of the first things that came into my mind was me getting to know this person. And let's just say that at the peak of my anxiety for them, my stress has gotten to points where it affected me physically, but and I've experienced levels of stress that I probably have not. The only time I can think of I've experienced close to this was, let's just say it was during a time like more than 10 years ago when my house almost got leveled by a tornado in 2011. And but all I can say is I'm at least happy that they're safe now. And this so far has been the closest I've ever come to losing a friend. Now, I mean, I have lost contact with friends before, but this is the first time I've actually come very close to witnessing a friend of mine actually passing away. And I'm pretty this is probably not going to be the first time this will happen in my life. I'm sure this is an experience that everybody will go through at least at some point in their lives. And like whether it's because someone's fighting cancer or any other life-threatening illness, or heck, be it COVID, or but it just so happened that mine was due to the war in the Ukraine. But when I first got to know them, I thought nothing of the fact that they're Ukrainian, and it's just when the war started, I really let's just say I really got worried for them. But I'm at least happy they survived. And I think I'm ready to move on from this tangent now. But as for me, all things considered, I have been doing pretty well. I'm still largely dealing with uh, I'm still dealing with having to wait for my submissions in the farm team to be approved, and I got my nether tree farm approved, but currently I am waiting for I haven't even gotten anything back from farm team as of yet, but I'm waiting on my. Let's just say that because they're kind of busy with college right now, Void has they put let's just say they put up a base of theirs for sale, and I offered to buy it from them, and uh, since I was one of the highest bidders per se, I actually got the offer, and as part of this deal, Void has decided to give me their gold farm, and I was more than happy to take up that offer because a gold farm has been a farm that I've been wanting to submit for quite a while, but just because of how the farm team operates, I've been afraid of just how much they're going to force me to compromise as far as the size of the farm, like, and what features it can have. And I'm still more than a little concerned, but at least it being a farm that was already built, um, at least it kind of saves me the having to find a design that the farm team will let me build, and I'm still worried how exactly it's going to fall through, but at this point I haven't heard anything from farm team, and I'm still trying to keep my patience, but you see, it's really difficult for me to do that just because of these farms and redstone and automation have been part of my playstyle, frankly, since I started playing survival Minecraft. And it's just an emotional thing when you're having to follow rules you really don't want to follow. You get weird about it, and this is no exception. And and as for my base, I still plan on finishing that cave that you saw me making in that live stream, but without Fly, it's going to be fairly difficult to do. And but some parts of it I won't be too big of a deal to do without Fly, but I might be waiting for the next Fly day to do some things with it, but I will do my best on it without fly. And but possibly in one of my next live streams, I'm planning on doing terraforming or to the areas that were pasted in, at least making the ocean floor around the base actually look proper. This is really all that's been on my mind, though. As of lately, I have been I have been participating in more calls on Skate and more overall just socializing more on Skate. And really, the reason I've been not social is really largely as a result of what I've gone through. Not only what I've gone through in the previous community, but also just due to me losing my motivation to play on Midgard, largely as a result of the state of farm team. And I know Skate is not all about Minecraft. It's not all about the Midgard server, but Minecraft is still very much as important to me as it was as it was when I first had joined the Autcraft community. And I mean, it's really a timeless game to me. And it just, no matter what, I really want to keep playing this game. And I mean, it was kind of the right, like, a game for me at the right time of my life. And I don't know if any video game will top it. Although some have come close. And the last thing I want to kind of touch on in this video is about my computer. And if you remember of that video where I was just making an update video about how things are going with my computer and just kind of how my ownership of it is gone. And one of the concerns that I have addressed for like that will possibly affect the longevity of my computer. One of the parts that I have addressed is the ending of driver support of my graphics card by AMD. And it turns out that a lot of the technical community has actually banded together and released a third-party driver for AMD at least. I believe it's called Nimez or Nimez. I'm not sure how to say it, but this basically allows if you own basically if you own a 300 series or older graphics card, and supposedly even going back to the terascale architecture, uh, this will allow you to squeeze a little more life out of your graphics card that AMD has decided it no longer wants to keep supporting. And and of course, and it means in the latest games that are out right now, uh, you'll actually get playable performance, or possibly in games that wouldn't launch, they you might be able to play them. Though though this will not, though for graphics cards that are too old, that are just too old to have DirectX 11 or even partial DirectX 11 support. This won't magically grant DirectX 11 to support for those cards, but it will. From what I've heard, the official AMD drivers have degraded the performance of the basically the GCN graphics card series. But from what I've heard, that these drivers, and really all they are, it's just kind of the old drivers with kind of the newer feature sets patched in, and it's really kind of all they are. And really, one of my main concerns was it would bring on incompatibility software-wise with some applications that I use. But so far, like I've only been using the Nimez drivers for about 2 or 3 days, and so far I haven't had any real issues, and I haven't really noticed any performance uplift in any of my games, though I do kind of expect that. As from my understanding, this doesn't really affect older games. The performance uplift more affects newer games. But I'm at least happy such a thing exists, because I'm largely not in a position to buy a new graphics card. And really and I'm and I'm largely not a fan of planned obsolescence, or any or really companies forcing consumers to get new like new hardware. And I do get it, like at some point you're just gonna have to replace it and put your old hardware out to pasture. But it's especially the intentional ending of support of older hardware by the companies that really gets my goat. And I'm forever grateful that the community is at least able to address this problem for many people. That especially that can't afford a new graphics card in these times where well, graphics card prices are coming down now, but for the past probably 2 years, graphics cards have been let's just say unattainable for many people due to prices being double what they should be, or at least what they used to be. And many of us doubt that the prices are ever going to come back to what they were pre-COVID, but we are seeing them come down now, which is at least good. And this is really a godsend for me. Is this let's just say me hearing about the AMD dropping support for my graphics card. It's really like I thought that my thoughts were that, oh well, probably as long as it doesn't affect the games that I play. I won't cry too hard about it, but then again, it also means that I would lose the peace of mind that that my hardware will be at least ready for the next generation of games. But this at least will at least alleviate some of that that lost peace of mind, and at least for one more generation of video games, my hardware will at least be capable of running them at some level of graphics settings. And usually I would be skeptical of using third-party graphics card drivers, but this is, I feel, is a scenario that warrants it, as largely my hardware is still fairly capable. It's just and it's just really of poor taste for AMD to end support this soon. But I'm forever grateful that this at least exists, and I'm not gonna lie, I was initially skeptical of downloading it, of installing it, but from what I'm hearing, it is safe to download them, though when you're installing it, Windows will complain about it not being official software, and you kind of have to force it to accept it. But many people have installed this, and it's working well for them. And even though it hasn't really given me any performance, it's at least given me the peace of mind that future games will at least run with a respectable frame rate. But really, that's just all I really have to say for this video. And if anyone's been worrying about me, I'm doing well. And really I'm forever grateful to have Skate Gaming, as they will support me no matter what I'm going through. And they've largely have supported me through what I've gone through with my friend in Ukraine, and also what I've gone through, at least to an extent, what I've been going through with my struggles with farm team and getting my farms approved. But I mean, really, the farm team does care about me, but they also have to uh, keep things fair for the rest of the server, even though that's largely a poor taste to me, because I value I value redstone more than most other players do, and it's kind of a bit being near and dear to me. And well, thank you for watching this video, even though it kind of did get I did kind of ramble on for a little bit. And I hope you're all having a great day. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to catch my latest content, be sure to click that notification bell. And peace out.